Hi, welcome to CMS. We'll continue the quantity surveying for the structure element. In our example, we can check the parapet location in the last floor with section B and section C, which is mentioned here. The sections, that's B, which is 5 meter height, and this thickness common is 20. Then another projections, and section C, the same dimension but the length was 3 meter. And here is mentioned the reinforcement for both. How this will be entered in the CMS? By a very easy way, as we did before in the walls. We have numbers of parapet, the length of the parapet, the height of the parapet, and the thickness. Okay, plus the reinforcement as we did before in the walls. How it will inserted? We will check the length. If we talk about section B, we'll check the length of this section according to the plan. It will be in both sides. We can take the length directly from the dimension and put it. In our case it is 30 meters. We have here 15 and the other side is 15, so in our case we have a 30 meters. For section B, as we mentioned before, it is 5 meter height and 20 centimeter thickness. What about the other projections? If the parapet have some projections or have some other types, we can enter each piece one by one. It is easy, and you can take this rectangular separately and enter the same length. Consider this is one number because we took the full length one time, and the same length. The height, as mentioned here, can consider 40 cm. The width is 10 centimeter, so it will be also 0.1. Can take also the small projection with the same way, one piece 30 meter and 10 centimeter height and 10 centimeter width. For any type of parapet you can enter with the same. If you have a very difficult shape, you can take the area by AutoCAD directly, make a polyline, or take area directly by area order from AutoCAD. You'll find here the area is 0.2. This 0.2 you can consider it as 1 into 0.2. You will have the same result, so it will give you the same quantity of concrete. And enter the rebar as we will see now. What about the rebar in our case? In our case we have the inner and outer vertical rebar is 12 milli, each 15 centimeters, so we can consider 6.7 rebar with diameter of 12 for the vertical reinforcement, inner and outer, so we'll consider here and there. For the horizontal, also inner and outer, we have diameter of 10 centimeter, each 15 centimeters. That means 6.7 piece per meter with diameter of 10 cm, inner and outer. If we talk about the projection now, which we entered before, we can tell about also the same. We have here only two pieces in the 30 cm height. We have the same vertical 6.7, 12 milli in both direction, inner and outer, and the same 10 milli horizontal, inner and outer. We have only two pieces, but two pieces in 30 centimeters. But we have this two pieces only in the outer, so we'll write in the outer 6.7 for 10 millimeter. Only in the outer, not in the inner. The same when we talk about this 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter, we'll consider the vertical one the same. We have also in the same both locations, and the horizontal we have also outer, so we'll consider the outer only. But we have two pieces in the 10 centimeters. That means in 1 meter we have 20 pieces, so we'll put here 20 pieces like this. The same we'll do for the other type of parapet, which is 3 meter. We'll make the same, calculate the length, and we'll enter all the data as we did before. At the end, you will find in the parapet the output you will receive in the parapet, which is the quantity of the concrete, the diameter of the quantities of the rebar for each diameter, and the total, and the area of the shutters. CMS also helps in another special type of concrete, like manaras and domes, which helps in mosques or churches or temples as a special type of concrete, but it's calculated by the same way as we calculate the walls and parapet. We'll enter also the numbers and the size and the steel with the same type and the same way for manaras and for domes, by the same way. And tanks also have the same method of calculation, but the tank the same like walls with foundations, and now we know how to enter the data for the walls and for the foundation, plus the slabs, which have the same way or the same method for entering the data like the foundation, as we will see later. Thank you, and see you soon in the next video. Bye.